Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 10, entitled as Vibhuti Yoga. Sloka 2. Name viduḥ sura-gaṇāḥ prabhavaṁ na maharṣayaḥ aham ādir devānāṁ maharṣīṇāṁ sarvaśaḥ. In the first sloka, Krishna said that he is going to speak something very important, and he asked Arjuna to listen very attentively, very carefully. Before giving more details about what Krishna is going to speak, the subject, Krishna glorifies the subject matter. And he glorifies in such a way, in this second sloka, that it is very difficult to attain. When we know something is very difficult to attain, and something is going to be shared about that difficult subject, then we are very much eager, wanting to know that subject. In other words, Krishna is inducing greater interest in Arjuna, in all of us. So we will listen to this chapter very attentively. And also, by knowing this subject matter, what is the value one get out of it? It is also explained in the second sloka. So let's go through the word by word in the translation first. Sura-gaṇāḥ, devatas, the demigods. Maharṣayaḥ, the great sages. My, prabhavaṁ, the opulences, majesty, na viduḥ, do not know. Devānāṁ, of the demigods. Maharṣīṇāṁ, of the great sages. Sarvaśaḥ, in all respects. Aham he, for I am ādir, the origin, the prime cause. Translation: neither the hosts of demigods nor the great sages know my origin or opulences, for in every respect I am the source of the demigods and sages. So here we can see that in the sloka Krishna is picking up demigods and rishis. Is not taken common people like us. So what is the reason behind these two categories that Krishna has picked, selected, the devatas and rishis? The devatas and rishis are comparatively very powerful compared to common people, ordinary people. They are very powerful. They know the past, present, and future. They can see things which a common man cannot see. They are capable of comprehending things beyond the scope of the sense organs, whereas for common people like us, we are limited within our senses. We can only see to some extent, we can only touch to some extent, as long as the object is in a reachable place. Like that, we are limited with our senses. But the devatas and rishis are not so. Of course, their knowledge is also much higher than our knowledge. Therefore Krishna has selected these two categories as devatas and rishis. Now the interesting point, after selecting them, what he says is, na viduḥ, even they don't know me in full. So it's obviously what it means is that common people will never know Krishna. If the devatas cannot understand, if the rishis cannot understand the Supreme Lord, then it's obvious without saying that common people will never understand the Supreme Lord. Why is that the devatas cannot understand? Because the devatas are pretty much absorbed in the material pleasure, the opulences that they have. They're quite busy enjoying those things. What about the sages, the rishis? Why can't they understand? Well, even though they are great rishis, even though they are in many angles, perspectives better than us, but still they are influenced and controlled by their own karmas. The knowledge and the intelligence that they have is based on their karma. It is limited. So the question comes, if devatas cannot understand, if the maharishis cannot understand, obviously common people will not understand. So who's going to understand you? Who knows you in full? Aham ādir. It is me who is cause of every one. Therefore, it's only me who knows about me. Sometimes even I am bewildered by my own opulences because it is unlimited. It is the cause which knows the effect. Like the mud is the cause, pot is an effect. Thread is the cause, the cloth is the effect. Mother is the cause, child is an effect. Karana karya. Therefore, the cause knows the effect. The effect has less understanding or zero understanding about the cause. I am the cause of everything. Aham ādir hi devānāṁ maharṣīṇāṁ cha sarvaśaḥ. Well, we can understand from this that the great rishis and great devatas like Indra and so forth do not understand you in full. What about Brahma, Shiva, those great personalities? In the Vishnu Purana, it is said, Yanna deva na munayah na chaham na cha shankarah janati parameshasya tat vishnuhu paramam padam. It clearly says here that the gods, the rishis, Shiva, Brahma, no one can understand the Supreme Lord as He is. When we speak about understanding of God, what is it one needs to understand in full? His name, His actions, His nature, His divine form. That is what has been mentioned here. When we hear, one cannot understand. Even if one sees the Lord, one cannot see Him as He is. In the case of Duryodhana, who saw the Lord face to face, in case of Ravana, he also saw the Lord face to face, but they didn't see the Lord as He is. This is exactly what has been stated by Tara, wife of Vali, to Rama. Tvam aprameyaśca durāsadascha jitendriyascha uttama dharmikacha. He said, I'm seeing you, but I'm not able to see you. Aprameyaha, even though you're visible to my eyes, but you're not reachable to my mind. So the question comes, who can then understand the Supreme Lord? One who has a deeper love towards Krishna, one who has the mercy of the greater devotees, pure devotees, who has this deeper love for Krishna. Such great devotees can easily understand the Supreme Lord without any effort. The Lord reveals Himself to such great devotees. It is not because of their pious deeds. It is simply because of Lord's mercy upon them due to their love and devotion towards the Supreme Lord. What is most difficult even for devatas and great rishis, the Lord makes it easier for His dear devotees by His causeless mercy and due to His love towards them. In the next sloka, Krishna is going to speak about the fruit of such knowledge. What is one going to gain by having this knowledge, this subject matter, the Vibhuti Yoga? Name viduḥ sura-gaṇāḥ prabhavaṁ na maharṣayaḥ aham ādir hi devānāṁ maharṣīṇāṁ ca sarvaśaḥ. Namaste. Hare Krishna.